I've been messing around ChatGPT like most people, and I think I have a really common pain point. And the pain point is like, I don't know what to talk to it. I don't know what to say to the thing. It's like you're dropped on the ChatGPT prompt and it's just like talk to it and you're like, I don't know what to write. We're approaching our thing from like a little different way than like a typical tech execution project thing. And we're trying to just build community around it. The idea is to build a site that is an educational process. Our main headline is like, how do we make ChatGPT multiplayer? You create a login, you create a display name. You have to put an API key if you want to actually do composing. If you just want to take part in like the social features, like reading stuff and like uploading and all that, you don't need an API key for any of that. And it's basically Reddit meets ChatGPT. I ask it things like, how do I break out with my friends? And it like gives me those answers. And then Doug's over here like tossing code prompts into it and getting out like usable code. The hope is that we get more people to use it and we start to have an emerging learning process here. People being able to chime in and give best practices. Hopefully, have you thought about, putting this word in? Have you thought about putting that in? I think would be interesting to see. A behavior that I've noticed a lot of is that when people do sharing of prompts, they're doing a lot of screenshots. So for us, it's like, we want this to replace those screenshots. So we're trying to focus down on like making sharing a lot easier and a lot more interactive so that when you see somebody say something like, hey, check out this cool thing I got ChatGPT to do, instead of just showing a screenshot, they'll have like a link there to SSEANCE. And then in there, we can have commenting and discussion going on. Again, this is why why we built this, because the way I'm watching you use this, or like the prompts I see you putting in, like I never thought of. And I don't feel like there's a great place for me to go to like get access to that. And I've seen in sharing SSEANCE with like people, or like the idea of SSEANCE to like people, they're always sending me certain like things that are kind of like it, but they're not building the community we're trying to build. They're typically just like prompt lists that people are putting together, but there's really no social aspect to it. And I think that's the part that we want to bring to this.